one of this week's hottest Chinese IPOs is E-Commerce China Dangdang. Well, it is surging right now. We just saw a picture of the stock price. Look at that, up close to 90% on the day. Well, this is China's largest business-to-consumer e-commerce company and online book retailer. And tonight, Dangdang's chairwoman and co-founder Peggy Yu Yu will be ringing the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange. But Madam Yu Yu joins me now live from the stock exchange. Congratulations, Peggy. This is a great day for you and the company.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy today.
Now, you raised $272 million with this issuance. What do you plan on doing with the money? Do you plan on expanding well beyond just books?
Dangdang started as a bookseller, and Dangdang today is the largest bookseller in China. Not just online, Dangdang is also bigger than any physical chain store out there. A couple of years ago, Dangdang expanded into lifestyle merchandise, bedroom lines, bathroom lines, living room lines. We also have mother-baby stores. We also have another store sells cosmetics, skincare to consumers in China. So with this money, Dangdang plans to expand into new categories and do better job in fulfilling orders and also customer service, more robust IT system. Yeah, a lot of things.
Peggy, how do you feel about the constant comparison that we make to you being sort of the Amazon.com of China? I mean, it almost sounds, given the size of the population and the number of internet users you have there, that the sky's really the limit. Maybe that's too small a company to make as a comparison.
Well, I think that Dangdang is a latecomer, where the Chinese apprentice of good American companies and good other international companies. I just hope 10 years down the road, people will refer Amazon as, oh, the American version of Dangdang. That's my dream.
That's right. Peggy, you know, we talk about the Chinese economy quite frequently. Inflation clearly a concern there and a potential risk in terms of future growth. What risk do you see for your company, and what is it about the macroeconomics of the country that keeps you up at night?
Okay, I think that compared with U.S. economy, China's retail is very backwatered. That's a very big push for online commerce. In the U.S., there are like high-end department stores like Saks Fifth Avenue, and for apparel, you see like Banana Republic and a whole lot of them. But in China, we don't have this kind of stores. So a lot of consumer needs are not met yet. So in addition to the rise of internet population you were just talking about, I think there's a big push from the retail demand in China that is not well addressed. And that is going to leave companies, Dangdang and many others, a lot of growth room for a long time. I'm not talking about 2-3 years time horizon. I'm talking about 5-10 years growth room for many good stores that will be presenting to Chinese consumers.
I know, Peggy, you spent a lot of time here in the U.S. How different is the business environment there in China, and how supportive is the government of companies like yours?
I think the business environment is such that the pie keeps getting larger because of GDP growth, personal income growth. So if well executed, I see not only Dangdang but many other companies to do very well in the segment we are in. And I think the Chinese government has had a very pro-business approach. That's a very important reason that Chinese economy grows so well. Take Dangdang, for example. We have been invited by different municipal governments to set up our distribution in their location, and they will help us to build our facilities. And I don't think that U.S. government or local government doing warehousing construction for e-commerce companies in this country. So I think the government is supportive of our business.
Do you worry at all, though, with real estate prices what they are? There has been, some have called it a real estate bubble there in the country, and people talk also about the price of food really surging over the last year or so as really weighing on the local population there. Do you worry at some point that the growth story will change, that you'll actually see that slow down quite a bit?
I do not worry about the bubbling of the real estate market, but I absolutely resent the high housing price because that affects Dangdang employee and affects their buying their first home and that kind of thing. In Dangdang's case, since we lease rather than build, since we are typically in industrial parks far away suburbs, and the real estate bubble are mostly happening in large residential metropolitan area, I don't think the rise of real estate price policies in China will affect our business. And secondly, Chinese people, a lot of them are very conservative, saving oriented, and the kind of items Dangdang sell, a book, a lipstick, they're small ticket item purchase. So I don't think the rise or fall of the real estate will affect people's buying behavior when it comes to small items. We're not talking about home improvements or getting a new kitchen down here.
Peggy, any thoughts very quickly on Youku.com? This is sort of a colleague of yours, if you will, another company that did go public today on the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, it's a coincidence. I actually ran into Youku on a roadshow. They were about to leave a fund, and we were about to visit the fund. And it's really a happy coincidence that we're all on the trading floor here in New York Stock Exchange. I met Youku's founder 10 years ago, and he was working for another company. And I think the fact that we started to do internet business in China 10 years ago, and today we ended up the same place, NYSE, says a lot about how fast-growing our internet economy is in China, and what great support we all have had from American capital markets.
All right.
To combine the two forces, it's just happy to see this result.
All right. Well, congratulations, Peggy. I can see all the excitement in your face, and you can clearly see the excitement amongst traders today. Thanks so much. That was Peggy Yu Yu, co-founder and executive chairwoman of E-Commerce China Dangdang.